Hello guys, and welcome to another video by GamesRageGaming. And just released by Rockstar is the new Doomsday Heist trailer, which is out now, and this will be coming to GTA5 online on the 12th of December. So that will mean 5 o'clock for us in the morning in the UK, and obviously 12 o'clock in the US. So first thing in this video, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play the trailer to you guys, and then after that we're just going to have a quick look, a more careful look at some of the new items which are coming out.
The data is clear, it's right now.
Avon is worried that someone's trying to start a war.
I'm not worried about it. I'm certain of it. It has to be the Russians, or the North Koreans, or the Chinese, or the Iranians.
We would need a ballistic missile launcher to have half a chance.
This cannot be traced back to me.
For all I know, you're bugged all to high hell and you don't even know the bugs exist!
This is the apocalypse. The doomsday scenario. Mushroom clouds, fallout.
Oh, it's supposed to be at a potluck.
Say hello, Clifford.
You're embarrassing me, Avon. Rated M for mature.
So as you can see guys, that trailer is one of the coolest trailers for any type of game on any console. So as I said guys, we're just going to go through it now, and on your screen now is the first kind of clip from the first part of the trailer, and all I've done is slightly zoomed in. So as you can see guys, there's some preps which you will need to do. So for example, you've got one at the bottom which says infiltrate the control tower at Fort Zancudo to download the location of the Aquila helicopter. Now the Aquila helicopter hasn't been released yet, so that's another helicopter which will be coming. And at the top it says fight your way through a security team to access the garage where the something is stored. So that means we're going to be basically, it's kind of another heist add-on, but at the same time it's going to be a large DLC. So there are going to be loads of new cars and loads of new weapons out. So moving on to the next screen guys. So as you can see guys, this is the next image, and this is one of the new planes which is going to be coming out, and it looks very similar to the Tula, but it almost looks like a kind of a jet as well. It looks kind of a mix between a jet and a cargo bob, and also the Tula, but it also has weapons on the front. If you can see just at the tip, the nose of the plane itself. So I would imagine there's going to be some more weaponized aircrafts in the game as well. For the third image, now this looks like basically an MOC in a type of plane or a jet or something like that, for example, because in the MOC you have the cannons on the front and on the back as well, and once you sit down in the seats, the cannons look very similar to what you see on your right hand side there. So basically this is going to be like a portable mobile operations center, but it's going to be aircraft based instead of your standard MOC, which is drivable. So that's another thing what's going to be coming to the new update. Next is what Lester describes as the ballistic missile launcher. Now as you can see, this is 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 rocket ballistic missile launcher, and as you can see guys, it's also got lock on, as it is locking onto the planes which are going past. Now one thing which might worry you probably is going to be the armor state of this vehicle. So for example, a lot of vehicles just get taken down with one hit. Hopefully this will have a 3 missile hit or 4 missile hit. So hopefully that's another good thing added to GTA5 Online. Next is this really super armoured police vehicle. Now this looks like one of the riot trucks, but it looks almost like a personal upgraded riot truck, as you can see, because it's got a cannon on the top as well. And also the armour is completely different to a normal, any armoured kind of police car that's already in the game. So that's going to be another feature. Maybe some more police vehicles as well coming soon. Who knows? Next on the list is what looks to be a stealth plane. Now this stealth plane, if you're watching the video, also can drop missiles, and it also has cannons on the lower and the upper part of the plane as well. So stealth wise, you would imagine it's stealth because of how fast it goes in the trailer, and also the concept, the whole design of the plane itself, it looks very similar to almost like an armoured weaponized Concorde, if any of you have ever saw a Concorde before. So hopefully that's really going to be added, as that's something I would really like to have in the game as well. Next is new weapons. So this looks very similar to the Call of Duty KIM-32 shotgun, as a lot of you should know from Black Ops 3. And also this has the camos, as there are currently no kind of Mark II shotguns in the game. So a lot more Mark II weapons, or Mark III even, which might be available soon. Next is something that we've all wished for in the game, which is flying cars. Now these might be able to hover, these might be similar to Oppressor. Who knows? Who knows what they might be like. They look very kind of Back to the Future-ish kind of cars, if you've ever watched Back to the Future. So hopefully they will just be able to normally fly like any other jet in the game. So that's another thing coming as well, which is really cool. And also, if you notice, the wheels go in, so you never know, maybe it might be combined underwater and flying car as well. And here's another new vehicle, as you can see. So this is kind of it's kind of a really weird one. This is kind of an a more off-road insurgent with a minigun and a gun at the back as well, mounted on. So hopefully this is going to be another personal vehicle, another kind of armoured, really good armoured personal vehicle. Next is orbit cannons. So these are going to be huge impact kind of airstrikes. So orbit cannons, if you don't know guys, will just concentrate a beam on one certain area, and hopefully they'll be able to be accessed remotely, for example. So maybe you give someone a call and then you can request kind of an orbit cannon to be dropped in just one place. So that's another new thing coming as well. And of course, to go with everything else, we also have submarines. And as you can see guys, I was talking about the cars earlier, and this is what I meant about the cars, as these ones are underwater, but you can't see any type of wheels or kind of wheel inlays in these vehicles. So maybe there's going to be a separate vehicle for underwater and can go on land, and there's also going to be a separate vehicle to fly and go on land as well. And another thing is, as you can see guys, these are brand new types of tanks. So this looks like a really armoured tank, and also you have the minigun on the top as well as the standard cannon. So these are probably going to be like Mark II Rhino tanks or something like that, but these are going to be super cool. And finally guys, the last thing to find in this video will be the jetpacks, which will be at the end of the trailer if you never saw that. And as you can see guys, these are just propane fueled injected jetpacks, as we might say, just to make it sound really cool. But as you can see guys, jetpacks are something which we've been wanting for ages, and there's been a lot of rubbish videos saying that they've found the jetpack, this and that. It's on Mount Chiliad in Fort Zancudo. Who cares, because it's a load of crap, and anybody could have guessed that these are eventually going to be put in the game just for money wise. So that's really it for this video guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you really found this informative and it helps you out in the game. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to drop a like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.